all your LED decorative and outdoor lighting solutions. Check out our webpage, www.caribbeanledlighting.com.
And a half hour made possible by the St. Lucia National Lottery. St. Lucia National Lottery, changing lives.
Introducing the next level of bingo excitement. Blast Gaming is proud to announce the launch of progressive jackpots on our bingo games, starting at an electrifying $1,000. Get ready to experience heart-pounding thrills and massive winnings as you play for a chance to score big with every dab. Don't miss out on your shot at the ultimate jackpot frenzy. Join the bingo action at Blast Gaming today. Progressive available on selected games. Terms and conditions apply. Blast. Know your limit. Play with it.
Vava Central is on now. Vava Central and the Caribbean Sound is sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Stamina Energy Drink, Chan Malt for minds and muscles, Tropical Shipping St. Lucia Limited, Creamery Novelties, Live a Little, Air Condition Depot, you never lose your cool, Harris Paints, the champions of color, St. Lucia National Lottery, changing lives, Flow, UTV Channel 124, St. Lucia National Lottery, people, remember, blast off into excitement with their lottery games like Blast Gaming, Let's Bet Sports, and over 300 online casino games. Bet big, win bigger, and experience the fun of winning only at the Blast Gaming Center in Castries and online at stlucialotto.com. People, let the games begin.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff there to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With Tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with Tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with Tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with Tropical.
Tropical Shipping St. Lucia Limited, located on Manuel Street. Telephone number 4570900. Visit www.tropical.com.
Calling all soca lovers. The Carnival Planning and Management Committee presents the National Power and Groovy Soca Monarch Semi-Finals. Be there at the National Cultural Center grounds on Wednesday, June 22nd from 6 p.m. Get ready for an epic display of our musical journey as vibrant soca artists light up the stage, celebrating our culture like never before. Tickets are just $20 and available at all the sale outlets, Island Wine and Steve's Barbershop in Castries. Feel the energy, feel the vibes, and embody the spirit at the National Power and Groovy Soca Monarch Semi-Finals. Don't miss the National Power and Groovy Soca Monarch Semi-Finals on Wednesday, June 22nd at the National Cultural Center grounds.
Stamina Energy, rise to the occasion.
Energy starts here.
Rise to the occasion.
Feel the heat and light up the night as TOT Soccer Village and the Carnival Music Management Committee present the second showing of TOT Soccer Village, blending youth with experience, a pre-holiday calypso show, Wednesday, May 29, 8:30 p.m. at the National Cultural Center. The first show was on fire, and this one promises to be even hotter with an electrifying night of brand new calypsos and dynamic performances from newcomers Rohan, Delicious B, Sky, Mika, Empress Junior, Cupid, plus season stars Her Black, Black Pearl, Tigaro, Black Eye, Super D, and more. The perfect blend of youthful energy and seasoned expertise, backed up by Big People's Business with Brass. Admission is only $25. Get your tickets now at Steve's Barbershop, Rosemont Cleary Bridge Street. TOT Soca Village members. Or pay at the door. TOT Soca Village second show. A pre-holiday calypso show. Wednesday, May 29, at 30 p.m. at the NCC. This event is sponsored by Total Auto, Barber Limited, Lewis Industries, Blue Waters, Belgium Hotel, Executive Air, Creative Arts Management Productions, Michelle Electrical, Trophy Center, The Dreamy Group, Low Select, Peter and Company Auto, Calabash TV, MVP Catering, Coverage Solutions, Roof Tropics, TOT Soca Village. We lead, they follow. This event is licensed by Echo.
If you can't take on, why you giving on?
Get ready for the ultimate Calypso experience. The National Calypso semi-final show is coming to the Pavilion in Rodney Bay on June 23rd from 4 p.m. Join us as the top Calypso contenders deliver electrifying performances that will have you singing and swaying all evening long. Tickets $40 in advance, $50 at the door, and available at Steve's Barbershop and the Cell Outlets island-wide. Celebrate the rhythm and spirit of Calypso at the National Calypso semi-final show. Don't miss the National Calypso semi-final show on Sunday, June 23rd at 4 p.m. at the Pavilion in Rodney Bay. Get ready, students, parents, teachers, and lovers and supporters of Calypso. The National Schools Calypso competition is coming to the Sabin Fiji on Friday, June 7th from 10 a.m. Feel the rhythms as young Calypso champions battle it out for the crown. Adult tickets $20, children's tickets $10. At Steve's Barbershop at the Cell Outlets island-wide. Support our young talents and experience Lucian Carnival 2024 as we feel the vibes and embody the spirit. Don't miss the National Schools Calypso competition on Friday, June 7th at the Sabin Fiji.
Enjoy the refreshing taste of Giant Malt. Giant Malt is non-alcoholic with a flavorsome malty richness. Everyone's drinking it. Drink Giant Malt at work, at school, or at play. Have a Giant Malt at any time with family or friends. Giant Malt for minds and muscles. Available at supermarkets island-wide. Agents in St. Lucia, Blue Waters.
Get ready to witness elegance, talent, and grace as we proudly present the 70th staging of the National Carnival Queen Pageant. Join our 7 dazzling delegates for a night of unforgettable moments as we celebrate the beauties vying for the prestigious title of National Carnival Queen 2024. Will it be Kadeen Antoine, Miss Caribcation, Erin George, Miss Windjammer Landing Resort and Residences, Annika Thompson, Miss Bank of St. Lucia, Tunisia President, Miss Pierre Marcel, Yanil Joseph, Miss Duty Free Point Seraphim, Shan Lucian, Miss Bounty Rum, or Manila Sibaro, Miss Caribbean Galaxy Real Estate. Be a part of this extraordinary celebration on Saturday, June 29th from 8 p.m. at the Pavilion on Rodney Bay. Tickets available at EC $150 from the Cell Outlets island-wide. Lucian Carnival 2024. Feel the vibes, embody the spirit. St. Lucia Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
Are you tired of the heat? Beat the heat all year round with top quality brands at Air Condition Depot like Gree, Mitsubishi Electric, Rim, and Inventor. We sell refrigerants, copper, AC trunking, AC units, and much more. We also offer services in installation, repairs, servicing, and maintenance. Visit Air Condition Depot at Bella Rosa in Grosley, next to Sherwin-Williams Paint Store. Call us at 451-3210. With Air Condition Depot, you never lose your cool.
Attention St. Lucia. The National Schools Panorama Festival is coming to the Sabin Fiji on Saturday, June 8th from 2 p.m. Join us for this inaugural event as we reinvigorate the steel pan culture and celebrate our rich musical heritage. Feel the rhythms as young steel pan orchestras showcase their skills and passion in a spectacular festival. Adult tickets $20, children's tickets $10. Available at Steve's Barbershop at the Cell Outlets island-wide. Support our youth and be a part of the movement as we feel the vibe and embody the spirit. Don't miss the National Schools Panorama Festival on Saturday, June 8th at the Sabin Fiji from 2 p.m.
44 million fans, 11 players, 1 flow, bleeding we colors, celebrating we greatness. With every 6, every wicket, every moment of glory, we show the world what we made of. Where wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. Join We Bacchanal. Feel We Energy. This is We Game. Visit discoverflow.co. Flow, official telecom supporter of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
Fire One Calypso Tent, in collaboration with the Carnival Music Management Committee, present Take That Shot, opening night, Saturday, June 1st, at the National Cultural Center. On stage, Akio, Ashanti, Bingo, Educator, Mighty Sizzler, Man Pro, Mystic Man HD, Prince, Flair, Prosper, Solange, Trish, Ailing Ayla, Tazra, and more. With musical director Gregory Piper. Starting time 8:30 p.m. Admission $25. Fire One Calypso Tent, opening night. Take That Shot, Saturday, June 1st at the NCC from 8:30 p.m. This event is licensed by ECHO.
Good morning, Vava Central.
We're back. Vava Central on the Caribbean Sound. Teddy?
Good morning to all. Good morning. Vava Central is here, a big one this morning. We have royalty in the house. We have the reigning Calypso monarch, on time, punctual, the one and only T-Blacks. T-Blacks, why are you laughing? Why?
That was a blue.
No. Extremely punctual T-Blacks this morning. Here as the reigning Calypso monarch, multi-talented artist, a creative. He's a man. You know, T-Blacks is a chaperone for Queen Show, boy? And you win a crown already, of course, T-Blacks. Mr. something, no?
Yeah.
He's a pageant contestant. He's a pageant chaperone. Mr. Mr. What you want, T-Blacks?
Mr. World Intercontinental.
Right, a big male pageant.
Yeah, man.
And he chaperone contestants already,
man,
male and female.
Yeah,
right. So it's not easy.
Man.
He's a big creative. He is of course soca artist. Remember, he had them under pressure. The big debate, T-Blacks and Ricky T a couple of years ago. He had internet, a storm on the internet. Big shot, eh? And then, so he's the reigning Calypso monarch. All eyes focus. He feeling the pressure. Different story. Calypso monarch. What they say, uneasy lies the crown. The head that wears the crown. But he's a talented artist. He's ready for the challenge. He's ready for them this year as he goes forward. We have Her Majesty, the Carnival Queen, Shanice Butcher.
Hi.
Good morning, Shanice.
Good morning, how are you?
She looking familiar. She at home at RCI, Laval Central. She owning it this morning. And we're expecting Mark Louis, who will be representing, in a while, will be representing the Tribe of 12 Carnival Band. They are the reigning band of the year champions. So,
How many times have man win band?
quite a few times. Remember, they were kind of a different name before, and then they went back to Tribe of 12. Which was Tribe of 12. Right. So, big up to Adrian O'Shea's team, Beverly Skerritt, and so Lynn Warner, Roslyn Double, and the whole team, the likes of Karen, Toby, and so also very active, and Telly Phyllis here as part of the Tribe of 12. They'll be represented here. So we have winners row. I'm here, a lot to speak about. Shanice, we also going to speak about the schools competition. Let's just run through. Shanice Butcher, that school sounds familiar to you. So Ira Simmons, in secretary. Yandi. James, she sang last year. She sang TikTok and she's won. She's defending. She's defending. She's gonna win. Yandi James of Cyrus Simmons. Yandi J is her name. Then from Bocage Secondary there is Caden Polio, Mighty CJ. There is St. Joseph's Convent, your school I were. Kiani St. Rose, Tiki. And then we also have from Patricia D. James Secondary, the former Vidbutay Secondary, Lady Anna May William, along with Tristan Zephyrin. His name is Father Blacks. Call him secondary. We fought comprehensive in the house. The South represented. Kazani, Jean-Charles Kazani is his stage name. Mighty T, Tariq Joseph from Cicero Secondary, and there's also from St. Lucia Sports Academy, the versatile boy, in Calypso too. We do have Isabella Emilian. She is Bella from the Sports Academy. Ivani Francis, Ivani from Miku Secondary, and finally from the Castries Comprehensive, always represented in the arts. Schools like Compre, Vieux-Fort Compre, Convent, so Ira, always strong in the arts throughout. Sirone Toussaint, Lolani. So as has been Corinth has been very prominent in secondary school Calypso. Castries Compre, Serrana Toussaint, Lolani is her name. And do we have the primary? Yes, we have the primary. Remember that competition coming up soon. I was a few days away over at the complex, and we are looking. The July 7th is a day to remember, and the following day, July 8th, is the first ever schools pan festival. We have.
I'm so much looking forward for that.
To which one? The pan, the
festival.
school pan.
Man,
Kudos
man,
to. Big up yourself, TG, CPMC and company. T Black's excited about, as are many people, about introduction. And we keep saying on Vava Central, it's nice to see some importance beyond the lip service being paid to the grooming of talent and passing the legacy. So a lot of emphasis. There's a schools talk on. They're going to the schools. T Black's, I'm sure, he's shouting out soon on that.
Definitely.
Going to the different schools. There's Junior Panorama. There's the Junior Pan Festival. There's also the Schools Calypso, and of course Kiddies Carnival in a big way being improved. And here there's a new route, so lots being done, a lot of attention to the nursery of carnival talent. We have Rain Alsey from Royalties and him from Lazy Town in the primary. We have Jen Albert, Lady Jen from OG Combine. There's also from Cicero in both primary, Cicero RC Combined. So the Cicero area represented in both. Miracle Williams, Mighty Mirror, and there is Skyle Joseph, the Mighty Sky from Monido Primary, along with Morgouge. Morgouge always strong in the arts. Tikeno, Kenyan Osman,
my boy.
Your boy. Chantal Hippolyte, T. from Castries Anglican Infant. There is also Caleb John from, his name is Illusion RC Boys Primary, along with Zelaya Fanis, Zizi from Ave Maria Girls, and Yan Mentor, Yan from Viewfort Infant, along with Kema Marius. Her name is Marakin from Carmen Rennie. Quite a cast, a field of contestants in both the primary and secondary. Looking forward to that. Pan is also in the Iowa. Before we get at reminding persons, we are on Radio Caribbean International 101.1. We're also on Facebook, on IG and YouTube, as Iowa is want to remind us. Every reason to tune in. Diaspora are big in the on following the program. We have the reigning carnival queen Shanice Butcher here. She looks immaculate, Iowa, elegant as ever. You find you approve?
Always.
You're approving. She looks like a queen.
Yeah, man.
What you played for today, Manchester? Tune what? I'm Royal. She like it when you play it.
Royal? The song Royal?
Right.
Oh, wow.
we reserve that for her today, Shanice Butcher. And you know, she copied my colors. Same colors.
I think he was watching me this morning.
I wonder. Yes.
I really think so.
You approve, T-Blacks? You approve?
Definitely. That's for sure.
So we're going on. T-Blacks has a lot to say, of course, about how much he's in the soca. He's also the lead singer for the Invasion band. Very interesting. He's ready, mesh well with Invasion and going forward. A touch of Panorama, just a little touch of Panorama to build up to Senior Panorama too. Good morning to Torty, to Alison and Marilyn, Torty and Shiki, to Labry Steel Pan, to Can Beats and all the other bands, Crystal and Fantastic, warming up and getting ready for the big Panorama. We always keen to highlight Pan. We've had 2 panists in so far, soloists, and we're touching some steel band before we go into the meat of the matter with our 2 monarchs here. T-Blacks wear your crown. Forget the home, the locks, the captain.
The locks growing, guys, it growing.
Right, we're going with a little pan and coming back straight to Shanice Butcher, our reigning carnival queen, and T-Blacks. His name again, Iowa? His name?
Deshaun Augustine.
You have it. We're getting this time. Yeah. Oh, you just playing me yesterday. We're going. Pan and back with Shanice and T-Blacks.
Good morning, Vava Central.
The sweet sound of pan on Vava Central, Teddy.
Yes, we're back here on our Vava Central Live, 101.1 on radio, Facebook, Radio Caribbean on Facebook and Instagram, along with YouTube, and of course on all the other platforms you can tune in. Good morning again, Shanice Butcher. Lorraine, the obvious question you'd have prepared for. Lorraine, to summarize how the rain has been for you. You're approaching a year now as Carnival Queen.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I mean, I feel like everything I've done so far has spoken for itself. My reign has been wonderful.
Eventful?
Very eventful. I've tried to keep myself very, very busy. Really just trying to push out the various messages that I really want to bring across. Not just, St. Lucia, but I have persons all across the world really following me. And I didn't even realize that I was basically an inspiration to all of those individuals. So I'm very, very thankful for the platform that I was given and that opportunity.
Fundamentally, how has it changed you, if at all, as a person, your outlook on life, your own development? In what way? Always.
Life is not perfect at the end of the day. And one thing that I have learned, especially something that I always tell my students, you have to be able to adapt. You have to be open to change. You have to be open to growing. And I feel like my mindset is just completely different from what it was when I initially even started this journey. The stories that I listen to from various young individuals, it's really one that touched my heart. And I must say, mentally, it has been a lot. You make some mistakes on the way, but I've always come to the understanding it's not about the mistakes that you made, but it's always about how you carry yourself there on after. And even with the crown, you make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but it's really what you just continue to do there on after and how you continue to carry yourself. So that is something that I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you alluded to your career, teaching. Many persons not aware. You're in fact a teacher where and on what level?
Yes, I am a teacher at the Sarah Simmons Secondary School. Big up Sarah, SISSS. I teach English and I actually teach all forms, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5.
Wow.
Yes.
Versatility blocks.
Let me tell you.
And how is teaching along with the pageantry and the reign as queen, how is that meshed together?
Oh, it's actually been good. And I feel like one of the things, me being a teacher, you're never just a teacher. You're a mom, you're a counselor, you're everything in one with this profession. And I feel like that has allowed me to really see the struggles that young individuals are facing. And I've tried to use that and include that with my journey with the crown to bring more awareness for that.
Yeah. In case you may have just joined us, we're speaking live with the Carnival Queen, Shanice Butcher, and also in a bit with the reigning Calypso Monarch, with T Black's Dishon Augustine. Pageantry, you said you've enjoyed the year. Just summarize for us some of the main activities, the major activities that you engage in or causes.
Well, my very first I was invited to actually witness the opening of the JCI, and I've had some conversations with the organization, and they really
JCI
are
for the public being
JCI St. Lucia, and they really are for the youth. So that is basically the starting point for me. And I then went on to working with the girls at the transit home. And from even before this journey, I was in affiliation with them. So I actually know about the transit home. And I feel like most people don't know about them. And we really need to bring awareness because there are girls who are going through a lot. And this home has now become the safe haven. I was able to bring somebody in from the States, and she was able to speak to them about self-development, self-actualization, and it was really, really good. I was able to grant them their Christmas wish lists, granted through the Caribbean Galaxy Real Estate. My sponsors have been amazing for this journey. They fully supported me. I was also able to bring some of the contestants during my year, Miss Fix, Miss Harbor Club, Miss Marcy Stars. All of us, we really came together for the Christmas journey, and we were able to hand out a few hampers. I had each of them specifically choose one person who they feel like it's really in need, and we were able to do that. I started off the year a little bit slow, but I think 2024, I continued to be very, very strong. I was able to do a few talks. So that was really good. And I actually just wrapped off with the Miss Cicero contestants just last Saturday. I was able to go in and
yeah.
So that was really good.
You touched on inviting your fellow contestants, who initially your rivals, not your enemies, but your rivals, to reach out to them. That's very commendable. There's that epic photo of you and Miss Fix at the end, despite raging controversy in some areas among the rivalry among fans, that you all were very much together.
Yes.
Has that solidarity among your fellow contestants remained?
Yes, it has actually. One thing that people don't really understand, I mean, yes, it's a competition, but for us, it's more than just that. It's not even a situation where we're considering ourselves as rivals, because there's no need. We are the ones in the situation, so we really are the ones uplifting each other. And I will always say this, during my journey to the crown, it was rough. And these were the individuals that would always stick up for me. Miss Fix, Miss BOSL, like literally all of them, they had my back from the beginning up until this point. So I would say the solidarity is still there.
The pageantry, the aspect, you have, and some would say you are now effectively a poster girl for resilience, for fighting back, for being strong.
Yes.
You would qualify easily as a virtual poster girl and personification of that quality. We'll get to that in just a bit, but before that, pageantry, you've been through it, you've enjoyed the challenges and in fact the joy, the glamour too, let's not say so, the privileges too, being escorted into all functions. T-Blacks, not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, so tell us how has it been for you, your own view now, pageantry, you see yourself continuing doing a few more, or you've had the full run? How enthusiastic are you about pageants, or is it your fuller career at this point?
That's a little bit tough to say, you know. I've never really been a pageant girl. I mean, I came into this having a specific goal, and that is just basically to carry my message across. Never let your past define your future. Never let that stop you from, you know, getting to the point where you really want to be in life. And I feel like if I do have to consider another pageant, it would be Miss Universe, because it kind of aligns with my mantra right now. And that is something that I would be able to carry across well on the bigger stage, which is internationally. And I think I may consider it, but you know, you never know what's in the works for me. One day I may just pop up.
People always have the accusation, sometimes perception, almost a stigma, that it's all about beauty pageant and all the glamour and superficial. No. You appear to have countered that by doing your studies and showing that there are some brains there.
A lot.
What's your subject matter? Are you studying? How far you've gotten?
I actually, yesterday was the first day of my final semester at the University of the West Indies Open Campus.
Big up you.
Yes, by July, I will be done with my bachelor's degree in human resource management.
Another reason to celebrate.
To celebrate, yes. Another reason to celebrate. Can't wait for July 22nd already. Circle the dates on my calendar.
What area are you studying?
HR management.
HR management. Yes. And any further plans for studying? I know you're entitled to a scholarship. Was that part of your bachelor's or the future studies?
No, actually, with my UE, my bachelor's degree, I'm paying my way through. Right. But I will be utilizing the scholarship. I will be going to Morocco. Okay. So I'm hoping to use that to get my master's, yes.
Any idea what area? Not yet?
International relations or HR management. These are the two that I'm looking at.
Talk to her while she's there. When she gets big, you can talk to her again. We're going to a break. We have the Royal song lineup for later. For the
yes,
Queen.
We have
Well, both T-Blacks and the Queen. Royal
because he's royalty too.
Yeah. And we're going through. The break will be live here in very interesting program on Vava Central, highlighting the Monarchs. We're expecting a representative from Tribe of 12 in just a bit over at Radio Caribbean International. When we come back, we're featuring some music. We're going to list the carnival bands, junior and senior, for you, and also have a very interesting chat on the trend of both the soca and calypso with T-Blacks before we get back to the Carnival Queen, Shanice Butcher.
Thank you very much, Teddy. Vava Central and the Caribbean Sound is sponsored by the Carnival Planning Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Stamina Energy Drink, Giant Malt for minds and muscles, Tropical Shipping St. Lucia Limited, Creamery Novelties, Live a Little, Air Condition Depot, You Never Lose Your Cool, Harris Paints, the Champions of Color, St. Lucia National Lottery, Changing Lives, Flow, and UTV Channel 124.
Get ready to witness elegance, talent, and grace as we proudly present the 70th staging of the National Carnival Queen Pageant. Join our 7 dazzling delegates for a night of unforgettable moments as we celebrate the beauties vying for the prestigious title of National Carnival Queen 2024. Will it be Kadeen Antoine, Miss Caribcation, Erin George, Miss Windjammer Landing Resort and Residences, Annika Thompson, Miss Bank of St. Lucia, Tunisia President, Miss Pierre Marcel, Yanil Joseph, Miss Duty Free Point Seraphim, Shan Lucian, Miss Bounty Rum, or Manila Sibaro, Miss Caribbean Galaxy Real Estate. Be a part of this extraordinary celebration on Saturday, June 29th from 8 p.m. at the Pavilion on Rodney Bay. Tickets available at EC $150 from the Cell Outlets island-wide. Lucian Carnival 2024. Feel the vibes, embody the spirit. St. Lucia Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
Fire One Calypso Tent, in collaboration with the Carnival Music Management Committee, present Take That Shot, opening night, Saturday, June 1st, at the National Cultural Center. On stage, Akio, Ashanti, Bingo, Educator, Mighty Sizzler, Man Pro, Mystic Man HD, Prince, Flair, Prosper, Solange, Trish, Ailing Ayla, Tazra, and more. With musical director Gregory Piper. Starting time 8:30 p.m. Admission $25. Fire One Calypso Tent, opening night. Take That Shot, Saturday, June 1st at the NCC from 8:30 p.m. This event is licensed by ECHO.
Hey guys, guess what? Because your dad deserves more, Europa is giving more. They're bringing back the wow on Friday, June 14th with the very popular Culture Day for Father's Day. Last year was a blast and this year will be explosive. So fathers, stepfathers, grandfathers, all the dads of St. Lucia and all the moms who stand for dad, we are knocking out 15% discount on all pressure washers, vacuum cleaners, upholstery cleaners, in fact, on all carton machines. And that's not all. With turbo impact drills, rotary hammer drills, angle grinders, power saws, jigsaws, and sanders too. This year we are throwing the kitchen sink out for dads.
Messi, ça non vle encore. Pour les diwi.
Europa June 14th. I not.
44 million fans, 11 players, 1 flow, bleeding we colors, celebrating we greatness. With every 6, every wicket, every moment of glory, we show the world what we made of. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. Join We Bacchanal. Feel We Energy. This is We Game. Visit discoverflow.co. Flow, official telecom supporter of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
Feel the heat and light up the night as TOT Soccer Village and the Carnival Music Management Committee present the second showing of TOT Soccer Village, blending youth with experience, a pre-holiday calypso show, Wednesday, May 29, 8:30 p.m. at the National Cultural Center. The first show was on fire, and this one promises to be even hotter with an electrifying night of brand new calypsos and dynamic performances from newcomers Rohan, Delicious B, Sky, Mika, Empress Junior, Cupid, plus season stars Her Black, Black Pearl, Tigaro, Black Eye, Super D, and more. The perfect blend of youthful energy and seasoned expertise. Backed up by Big People's Business with Brass. Admission is only $25. Get your tickets now at Steve's Barbershop, Rosemont Clary Bridge Street. TOT Soccer Village members or pay at the door. TOT Soccer Village second show, a pre-holiday calypso show, Wednesday, May 29 at 30 p.m. at the NCC. This event is sponsored by Total Auto, Barber Limited, Lewis Industries, Blue Waters, Belgiu Hotel, Executive Air, Creative Arts Management Productions, Michelle Electrical, Trophy Center, The Dreamy Group, Low Select, Peter and Company Auto, Calabash TV, MVP Catering, Coverage Solutions, Roof Tropics, TOT Soccer Village. We lead, they follow. This event is licensed by ECHO.
If you can't take on, why you giving on?
Sports presents their 2024 furniture event, The Art of Living, at all Court stores nationwide. Come see what's new in living, dining, and bedroom furniture. Find the furniture piece that you've been looking for and complete the look with our designer rugs and accessories. Plus, you can shop today and pay later, so don't miss out. The Art of Living 2024 Furniture Event, only at Courts, bringing value home.
Getting brand new quality tires and rims for your vehicles have never been so easy. Tire Zone in the blue building next to the VG roundabout sells tires for motorcycles for as low as $180. What? But that's not all. Tire Zone also stock tires for all types of vehicles, including 13-inch for as low as $99, 14-inch starting from $150, 15-inch starting at $185, 16-inch for as low as $195, and 17-inch starting from only $200. Why buy used tires when you can get quality brand new tires for such low prices at Tire Zone? Visit us in the blue building next to the VG roundabout or call 452-1313, 486-4459 or 724-5996. Again, 452-1313, 486-4459 or 724-5996. Email us at tirezone.slu@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Tire Zone.
Don't get stuck when you're ready to go. Hit the road with confidence with the all-new enhanced Maximo maintenance-free battery from Automotive Art. This latest model of Maximo batteries was built and tested to thrive in tropical climates and rugged terrain with up to 2 years warranty, so you can count on increased reliability, power, and overall performance. Don't settle. Choose the best. Choose Maximo maintenance-free batteries, distributed exclusively by Automotive Art. Free window wash with every purchase of one Maximo battery. Terms and conditions apply.
And we're back, Vava Central on the Caribbean side. Teddy?
Yes, we are back on Vava Central. We've now been joined by Mark Louis of Tribe of 12 in active chatter. Yes, Mark, good morning. Mark in the chat today. Excited with T-Blacks, talking mass. T-Blacks, you jump with Tribe of 12. Who you jump with last year?
Zuvo. First 2 years was Zuvo. Big up Zuvo one time.
All right. Zuvo. We run some kaiso in a while, Iowa, but also reminding persons of the different carnival bands. We're going to run through the list in a while, the choice. Lots of them telling you that they're doing well, virtually sold out, lots of sections sold out. Who you jumping with, Shanice? You weren't able to jump, you were prohibited from jumping in last year. Who you jumping with?
Well, technically, I did take a little chip on the road, you know, yes, the crown and the heels, but we'll see. This year, Zuvo is my family.
Okay.
Team Zuvo.
But you probably, Zuvo dominating the Zuvo. It's 2 against 1, boy, Mark, eh? Zuvo.
I really
The two monarchs jumping in Zuvo, boy. Lama, big up yourself. Lama, Sonia, big up yourself. In Zuvo this morning. And let's get a little chat before we go to T-Blacks. The crown, notice people asking me where T-Black's crown. I don't know if that's because he wants another one or you're not sure of his crown, or maybe he wants another one, huh? Maybe he wants a different crown. So we're looking forward. We're going with who we go? Queen Nads. So remind everyone, the big tent, Big Lime. Shanice, I hope you'll be there Wednesday night. The Big Lime is Cultural Center. Corpus Christi is a holiday next day, right, T-Blacks? We all lime in by TOT. Mark, make that your first tent. TOT Wednesday night, the night before Corpus Christi. And we're going with Queen Nad from the South Calypso tent. She had a good outing, and we'll have a verse or two from Oshun before we go back to T-Blacks. Queen Nad.
Hey, ta-ta-ta. Hey, ta-ta-ta-ta.
Good morning, Vava Central.
The cell phones have revolutionized our lives. It's how we now communicate, even meet our husbands and wives. These pocket-sized devices have become more than just tools for calls and texts. They have become companions, performing tasks that are so complex. And since they start making smartphones, for chaos I brace. So here's a list of everyday things them smartphones replace. Face-to-face communication, these smartphones replace. How we access information, these smartphones replace.
sitting at the dinner table. Today is uncomfortable. The family time has gone to FaceTime. No more tell me how your day's been. Everybody glued to their screen. Breakdown in communication and emotional connection. Please take this from me. Don't let the smartphones replace your family. Hey, da 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 da. Hey.
Morning, Vava Central.
Tonight.
I don't give a damn what nobody says. We have few aspiring leaders today. Our young men are moving in packs like wolves. They remind me of the united pack of fools. No one has the call or initiative to say, for the country second to fight another day. They don't want to lose a friend, so to follow is the new trend. Unlike many in the days of old, who embraced the leadership role, it took one voice, one person, with the courage to say enough. When John Compton was playing rough, it took one voice, one person, with the courage to say wait. 9 men can determine this country's fate, no. So who will stand up and say enough? The senseless violence is time, it's not enough, is enough. Break any agreement, break any part. Who is gonna be our next brother John? Who is gonna be our next brother John?
Oshun and Vava Central, one voice. Teddy?
Two ladies, Queen Nads before that, and then Oshun, one of our promising Calypsonians, offering. She had another one, a whining, interesting take on an angle from the whining. As we big up Face Calix, Zephyrin Face Calix, a prolific writer, really carrying a lot of load with the South Calypso tent and indeed writing for many throughout. He has done so throughout the years, written scores and scores and scores of Calypsos, really a massive contribution as a writer. Also Carlton Roberts, a budding Calypso writer, he's been writing for a number of years, coming through with a big song for Minel. He wrote that Minel song, Iowa. Carlton Roberts, the Calypso that we run yesterday.
Big up my boy one time, big up my boy one time.
Right.
Man,
Minel will in fact be a special guest on our program early next week as we move, telling all our fans we're moving out to the big studio outside, the Breakfast Fete Iowa. You see the trust going up, preparations on for the big one. We really turning up next week on Vava Central. T Blacks, Deshaun Augustine in the house. Deshaun, how has it been? Reigning, defending a crown during the year, all guns targeted at you. You have all privileges, all respect, all honor, but also all guns targeted at you. Tell us the feeling.
To be really honest, I just want to start by saying I'm just very grateful for the opportunity, to have been, afforded the platform, the Calypso Monarch 2023. That in itself gave me so many opportunities. Gave me the opportunity to travel and just to perform outside of St. Lucia. So I'm very grateful for that. In relation to defending, I'm just going in with an open heart and just being my most authentic self. I believe that in itself will just show on the night of competition. Coming into competition, it was very difficult for me. It's been difficult for me because, to be really honest, and I've not said it very openly, but after winning last year, I went into a very bad mental state. Depression took over drastically. And I've never came out to speak on it. I've been seeking professional counseling and just seeking the professional help that I needed. and it's just been a very rough time in my life, and that's why one of my songs this year is speaking on mental health, because I believe that so many young people are facing that issue, and it's not.
I'm hearing so more and more T-Blacks, so lots of young people have.
And it's not being spoken about, and these young people don't have the voice, and I believe that the Calypso platform is just a platform to speak on so many issues that are affecting our youth. It just gives us, the voice, and I just want to be the voice for the youth this year, and just speak on that.
And I don't think we should skip past that. Interesting you're talking the art form, the different art forms, lots of young people involved. You telling us that after all the euphoria and the ecstasy of winning the crown, all the national acclaim, in the midst of all that, you plummeted to depression?
Yes, I was everywhere performing, smiling, Teddy, and I was not happy.
Okay.
And it's I'm not entirely out of it. I'm still getting back into myself. But I just want to say to any youth that is listening, or to anybody listening, and it's not only the youth, we have, many older people facing that very same thing, and I just believe, just you have a voice, come out, speak about it, speak to somebody, don't allow it to just, take you down. And I believe if I now some strong people by my side, big up my family, my girlfriend, my mother-in-law, these people really stood by my side and ensured that they were there with me throughout this entire journey. A lot of people did not know, because like I said, I was outside, smiling and just being that light for everybody, but deep down I was drowning. And I believe, that we need more opportunities. We need more opportunities. We need to give the youths, some things that they could, just take their mind off everything that they're going through.
Interesting, very interesting. And the fact that you had to battle through it and remain strong, and so you also recently became a father. Was that before the crown or right after the crown?
That was after the crown. First day of carnival, so our carnival baby.
You see, interesting. Not even that joy could get you out right.
No,
despite
not
that achievement.
Not at all.
Interesting. But you battled through it, you said, and you've traveled. I know one of the forays was in Trinidad and Tobago, the Mecca. How did that benefit you? What did you learn? What did you observe while in Trinidad and Tobago?
It was so different. The Calypso, the Calypso arena over there is just immaculate. When you walk into the grounds, you don't even see the artists. They're placed all the way backstage. They have proper AC. Everybody's put in their rooms. Everybody have their own room, taken care of. Everything is just so different. The stage, the aesthetics. I see a Calypso semi-finals and the place so packed. That's why I was out of this world. I was like, what?
No, to be fair, that was exceptional. That's in South Street. That's still in South Skinner Park, right?
Right,
Skinner Park.
right.
But let's be fair and get some context. That was a reversal and was exceptional because they had suffered with dwindling crowds, like many parts of the Caribbean. The return of a man called Marshall Jesus Montano this year really had the crowd skyrocket. So we want to, in context, that's not the normal crowd. It's just waned a lot over the years. But Marshall, the superstar, coming in there, the interest rate went through the roof, and he was largely responsible for the massive turnout you saw. But
it was.
I'm sure you observed all. You got to meet him.
Definitely. I got to meet so many of the other Calypso, the Calypsonians. I took pictures with them. I felt like a little, they were a little fan, watching up to these people, watching them on YouTube, watching them on TV, and then you getting to meet them in person. It was an amazing experience, man, and I'm just thankful.
Right. And tell us what you learned most of all, what you took out from that experience. Observing, watching how they approach it differently, performance, organization, preparation. What were your biggest lessons from that trip?
To be honest, my biggest lesson is just the performance aspect. When it comes to performance, how these Calypsonians go all out. No matter what the circumstance, it could be on any small level, they ensure that they put their best foot forward. And I believe that we St. Lucians or we the other Caribbean islands need to take a page from that book, just to ensure that whenever we hit the stage, we give our full 100 and not play it safe. You understand? Because these Calypsonians, man, it was just an amazing sight to be seen.
Yeah, you were saying your takeout from Trinidad, your takeaway from Trinidad and Tobago. You were hearing the little whispers in Calypso that maybe you might have some foreign input in your writing this year.
Definitely.
Tell us about that.
So my writer this year is Christoph Grant from.
That's a big writer. Well, that's singing Sandra and a lot of big hits.
Yes.
Christoph Grant is a big writer
from Trinidad and Tobago. So again, with my ideas this year, I spoke to him. I told him what I wanted to sing about, and he came back with 2 amazing songs, and I'm just looking forward to just being on final stage, just giving it my all.
Right. Tell us how it has been so far. And of course, not all the secrets of your strategy, but you started with one song. On the weekend, how did that go, and what are your future plans for the season? How you're approaching it?
Okay, to be really honest, Teddy, for the launching of our tent, like I said, it's not been easy for me, and I'm just trying to get myself back. So launching was not the best for me, especially performance-wise. I know that I'm so much more capable. So definitely, I'll be looking forward to a next performance where the people could hear the song properly. Launching when at rehearsal, because of the aesthetics and everything, the song started okay. But when I went on the big stage, in terms of key and everything, it was a bit difficult. So I find myself having to shout and that kind of thing. And I just want to be a little different. So hopefully next time around, coming any show that I'm given, I will introduce the song again and hopefully give it so people could hear better, because it's a very, very strong song, and I believe it has so much emotion, so much meaning that people could take. And it's not only for the youth, but I just want to put the song out there for our stakeholders, our politicians, the people in power, to just make the necessary changes for our youths. And like I say, it just pains me to see that with the young people, we go through so much, and the necessaries are not being done to just give us that opportunity. It doesn't have to be me, you understand, but there are so many people fighting and battling silently, and it's just amazing that when a young person take their life, everybody will say, well, boy, whatever, but you have to go in the depth of understanding how people really feel, and just creating that avenue for them, so hopefully I could get to do that. For my second song, unfortunately I will not be performing it, but I will be recording to be released, so you guys will have it to because I really and truly want to just to push the mental health song. But my other song will be recorded and it will be released, so it could be
I understand you clearly. So you've done the first one.
Yes.
The title?
Yes. Modern Sun, Sea, Guns and Drum.
Right. We heard that one started strong and solid. The crowd didn't wrapped attention. You said you need to work on it again. Your second song as of now is the one on mental health, or there's a third one?
No. So my first song is the mental health one. Is Modern Sun, Sea, Rum and Guns.
Right.
All right. My second song is A Dying Breed. I'm just gonna leave it there. A Dying Breed.
That's the second one.
Yes, that's my second song.
And you say you're not doing it at your next tent?
Unfortunately not.
You'll record it instead.
But it's going to be recorded to be released, and it's going to make waves.
So next time you'll be reworking the first one.
Definitely, because it
needs some work.
It needs some, yeah.
Right. Interesting, always intriguing how you battle the strategy. Mark Louis is a veteran, a follower of Calypso. He's there for Tribe of 12, but he'll tell you it's a very delicate, the balance, because as a reigning monarch, remember we made that point, you don't enjoy the disadvantage because you're not competing. So you're not entitled to go all through the rounds. You're kind of in the margin. Ironically, you're the monarch, but you're in the margins. And so, for example, quarterfinals and indeed semifinals, you're not competing. You're not among. You have to get creative ways of remaining relevant and prominent. It's very interesting, and you need to handle it carefully. Many a monarch has suffered from that, from the lack of visibility and prominence, and so lagging behind. There is an option. There has been an option in the past of the reigning monarch doing a guest performance at the semifinals. Maybe you could explore. It's not right. It's an option that's considered by the Calypso committee as we go along, and depending on the circumstances. The show is already a very long one. I don't know, maybe your camp could pursue that, but it helps with the relevance. When you get forgotten, you kind of slip behind, and so Carol suffered from that recently. When you get to the big yard, that you're a little behind the others in prominence, relevance, and being center stage. Something to look forward to. Your soca aspect, you're a big soca artist. Are you doing soca this year? You're submitting your tune at least. Are you?
At least. I'm still looking into it, Teddy, because really and truly, I have everything it takes to win that crown again, and nothing. If anything stops me, is myself.
That's Calypso.
That's Calypso. Right. So I really and truly want to focus on Calypso and give Calypso my entire, my entire self. In terms of soca, we're still contemplating it. Right. It's not really out of the books yet.
It's wise to always submit the song, but you could decide afterwards.
Definitely.
Which song? One if Invasion Band you're doing, or another one?
We're still thinking as to which one we should go with. I'm going into studio today. There's a banger coming out as well. So I'm looking forward to that.
A lot happening with T Blacks. I see. Shanice Butcher riveted there. You can see she's impressed by all what you're doing. We're coming back with you in a while. We're going to go to the break with T Blacks. Modern Sea Sun, Guns and
Rum.
That's a more than a mouthful, boy.
Modern Sun, Sea, Guns and Rum.
All right, let's go. Just get a quick comment. We come back with Mark Louis, but before the break, her name is Mike T. Blacks. Mark Louis, Tribe of 12.
Thanks,
We thought you'd come with some 12 today, but you do there's a lot of 12 in that shit, I must say. There is quite a lot of 12. We thought you'd come with a little...
Got the genuine thing.
Yeah, a Tribe of 12, Iowa, you look like you could rock a costume, Tribe of 12. I seen you. With your headband, your turban. I seen you. Talk to Mark Louis. We going, Mark, you laugh. Iowa, you crack me up, you know. Why? Tribe of 12, a band holding the foundation for artistry and the tradition. You're not doing bikini and beads. You're not in that. A little shift this year. Remember, Cozy Corner started. Remember, I want no women in the band, no women. They shifted a little bit. Adrian considered a little bikini, bikini section one.
I mean, we must move with the times.
Right. I heard Adrian alluding to that online, that there might be something for everybody this year.
Correct.
What's your concession to the flesh?
For the flesh, I love how you put it. To the flesh, we're allowing a little more exposure.
I love that.
To the flesh. So it's not all 12 as people expect. We down to the knees or we down to the ankle. I mean, some exposures are allowed.
Right. But I know you have held true to making sure that the costume is at a premium. What are you playing this year? How's your model before was, when you started, was everyone making their own costume,
yes,
remember?
We did.
You've changed slightly now.
We've changed slightly, largely driven that as we developed, we recognized the quality was declining. Nobody, very few were paying attention to how you make it, how you put a pie, and therefore the decision was taken, at least let us assist in that.
Right.
So we may not be doing every single thing. You have the latitude of putting your swimsuit, whatever it is. Right. But the basic costume itself, we are actually doing that this year.
Okay, what you playing? What's the
theme we're playing is Wade in the Water, the Journey of the Epic Spirit. A very interesting theme. It's actually a song. A Negro spiritual did way back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
And we listened to it and we loved it because we felt two things. There was a synergy between that song and what we played last year, which is In God We Trust. And also there's a lot of meaning to the song, and even in today's world. Because the essence of that song, more or less, is freedom. Escape from bondage to freedom. And in today's modern world, it cries for that. Freedom of religion, freedom to practice whatever you want to do, freedom, albeit within the law.
Yeah, I know your band has always been big on portrayal, and you continue that very deep, profound. You're giving the judges work, boy. They have to study your theme and pay attention.
No, all what they simply have
I
to do
heard Adrian promising to play to portray what he says on the paper. On
very interesting.
That's been a laughing point for carnival bands throughout the Caribbean. That, boy, what they say, that lavish description on the paper have nothing to do with the costume on stage.
Correct. But you know, Teddy, we stick to it. What do we say?
Right.
Is exactly what we portray. In fact, very interesting, Teddy. As I was driving here, I stopped by the marketing board and I looked at the painting. Have a look at the painting by Santomo on the CDC building. And that painting, in essence, captures our theme, you know. If you look at it closely,
the Santomo one?
Look at it closely, there are people going for it with their hands in almost an hallelujah, thank God style. Look at it again, you will see relics and elements of the slave past in it.
Okay.
That painting, in essence.
Well, when you're on stage, it'll be quite close to you, so the cameraman will pan to it. So.
Better do that.
So how many sections? How many sections?
Seven sections we were portraying this.
Okay. How does one join your band? What do?
Simple, Ted. You walk into the mass camp, you see what section you want, and then.
Which is where? Where's the mass camp?
11. It's behind Renwick and Company, the warehouse there.
The old tourist board building opposite.
The tourist board building, yeah.
Right.
So just walking at any time, you're always there. And even as I'm talking to you, someone should be there.
What is the basic price range?
The basic price range is about $1,000. No higher than that.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
$1,500, I meant. No higher.
Oh, boy. Mark, you're not easy, you know. Yeah, we're not saving money, you know. Mark, drop the 1,000. Mark just slipping the 1,500.
1,500. No.
How many members are you looking at? How many members are you looking at?
Tell you, basically, it's still our basic principle to keep the band as small as possible. So we're looking about around between 200 to 300.
Okay, nice, manageable. Not as small as possible, manageable. I see Ashanti and Invader. You have two big Calypso icons jumping in the field.
Lynn is also there also.
Oh, Lady Lynn. You have big names jumping in the band. Tribe of 12. What do you say to people who claim that a band. I remember some of the detractors saying a band that's too small should not be banned there. Remember, I'm sure you've heard that. They say
I've heard it, but you must place it in context. And in fact, I've always responded to them saying that a medium band has one band in there in Trinidad, at least 4 occasions, you know. Key to Key is a medium band. It's not a large band.
So your argument, you don't need the large. I know there's been an active debate.
But the portrayal, if you ever watched it, go on YouTube and look at the portrayal, the costuming, the creativity, the design, you must see, wow. So size really has nothing to do with it. How you put your band together, and as you said earlier, Teddy, the portrayal of the theme, sticking to what you see you're going to portray in a way that everyone understands it. Not only the judges, but your average onlooker looking and saying, yes, I love the theme, I love the color combinations, and that is important. Because you can play a theme. For example, if you're playing a sorrowful theme, you must choose the correct colors to display a sorrowful theme.
And music, maybe. And music,
correct. So you don't just choose anything and figure out it's so Teddy.
Right. So we come in Tribe of 12, increasing their numbers, tweaking their approach. Mark Louis is a representative of Tribe of 12, led by Adrian Augier and his team. They have been a talking point of Carnival. Their mission, as they've declared, is to keep the richness of tradition and artistry alive in the Carnival, not totally conceding to the bikini and beads. Shanice, you heard that? Interesting.
But Terry,
diversity. That's someone charged that in the Caribbean we preach cultural diversity, that you can have a whole Caribbean playing just bikini and beads. You know, so the mass and portrayal must be there. You said if you want bikini, what you said, Mark?
People can't play the bikini and rye, you know.
Where you mean in your band or
no, I mean
otherwise?
If they want otherwise,
the diversity is there.
That's the freedom to do what they want. But once you're portraying what you see, you want to portray.
Right.
Then.
So you just put a blue bikini and say that's the sea. That's the Caribbean.
Right. Correct. Which some bands do.
There's a joke a Barbadian colleague of mine says. He says, well, he's seen the same blue bikini from somewhere, China, somewhere. In Grenada, it's the hope of the people with the sky. In Antigua, it's the deep blue sea and the richness of the ocean.
Which is true.
Just whatever, the same bikini, portraying different things. So I guess the tricky description. Interesting as we go through.
Bikinis you'll see under the sea.
Yes. Look about Shanice is happy because she's allowed to jump freely. She don't know the constraints of the crown. She's allowed to jump freely.
Hey, once a queen, always a queen. So I still have to carry myself to the standard.
Exactly. A stylish chip or a graceful grind.
Yeah.
A graceful grind.
No graceful grind. Just a little stylish.
You know, Teddy, I love what you just said. You know,
there is an elegant.
I love what you just said. There actually is a calypso sung by a guy called Brown Boy. The name of the calypso is Grace.
Of course.
And he says everything you do, but you know the pun on the word grace. Everything he's doing with grace.
See, Black, there is a thing called an elegant wine. Not so.
Nice,
graceful.
Wait, no.
No
comment. No comment. You're going to the break. I was just laughing. We're going to the break and come back. Vava Central. More from Shanice Butcher, our reigning Carnival queen, and then T Black's going to sing live for us. You have to get us on your IG live.
Trevor is saying exactly.
Trevor King, big up yourself. Trevor King spearheading the efforts for the 70th edition of the Carnival Queen Show. Not 70th year, the 70th edition. Because there's been a few years missed out. Good distinction, Trevor, as we go forward. Iowa, you liking it? We're going to the break. A medium break or a long break? A medium break, and come back here live on Vava Central on all the platforms. Radio Caribbean 101.1. We also on IG and Facebook, YouTube also.
And YouTube.
And all about diaspora going crazy. They can't wait. You have them going crazy in New York and Florida. We're coming back in a bit on Vava Central. Shanice Butcher, T Blacks and Mark Louis. Royalty. Champions alone.
Thank you very much.
I'm telling you, you mean?
Thank you very much, Teddy. Vava Central on RCI is sponsored by the Carnival Planning Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Stamina Energy Drink, Jan Malt for minds and muscles, Tropical Shipping St. Lucia Limited, Creamery Novelties, Live a Little, Air Condition Depot, You Never Lose Your Cool, Harris Paints, the Champions of Color, St. Lucia National Lottery, Changing Live, Flow, and UTV Channel 124.
I'm feeling for something special, something tasty, something smooth. When I think about all the flavors I can savor,
I gotta have
Farron's ice cream.
I wanna have, I need to have a flavor that makes me glad. But the way I feel, it must be Farron's ice cream. Chocolate coated ice cream bars, creamsicles I gotta have. Give me some fat free yogurt, I precious memories.
Oh, I've got this feeling to high five the sun, dance in the rain, and have my scoop of fun. I'm on my way to flavor my day with something new, and I've got room for you. Let loose and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery novelties. Love life and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery novelties.
Enjoy Creamy Novelties ice cream, distributed by Ferrens Foods. Live a little.
Get ready, students, parents, teachers, and lovers and supporters of Calypso. The National Schools Calypso competition is coming to the Sabin Fiji on Friday, June 7th from 10 a.m. Feel the rhythms as young Calypso champions battle it out for the crown. Adult tickets $20, children's tickets $10. At Steve's Barbershop at the Cell Outlets Island-wide. Support our young talents and experience Lucian Carnival 2024 as we feel the vibes and embody the spirit. Don't miss the National Schools Calypso competition on Friday, June 7th at the Sabin Fiji.
At Magical, we offer the Serenity Plan that allows you to make decisions about your final send-off, cover your funeral costs, and go towards any outstanding affairs like loans. Let's ensure your goodbye can be done with dignity. Contact us at Magical today for a free quote. 458-2300. Magical Insurances. Fast, fair, and always there.
As the world is changing at a rapid pace, so is our education system. Technical vocational education and training is at the forefront of this change by transforming 4 of our secondary schools into full TVET institutions. Students, don't be left behind. Be more career ready. Step into the world of TVET. Step into your future. TVET opening the doors to inclusivity, diversity, and opportunity. For more information on this initiative, contact the Ministry of Education's TVET unit on Facebook at TVET St. Lucia or call 468-5437. WhatsApp 730-0370.
Stand by, Vava Central is on the Caribbean Sound. Join the team at the Harbour Club for an exquisite afternoon tea. Indulge in the finest pastries and gourmet bites prepared and served with care. Make afternoon tea a cherished part of your day from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Harbour Club. For reservations, call 731-2900.
So you want the latest news from your Caribbean neighbors? Well, tune in to the Caribbean News Desk on this your favorite radio station. A 5-minute news summary of the big stories across the region. The Caribbean News Desk, weekday mornings on this station and across the Caribbean.
Girl, I've been so stressed searching for the perfect tiles to complete my home. Really? Yeah, it's always the same white, beige, and gray tiles with these tile stores. Like they're all buying from the same place. You're the design expert. Help me, please. I'm fed up. What are you looking for? Something different. Something that says Caribbean beauty and suits my personality. Something vibrant and classy with a little razzle-dazzle. Okay, Ms. Razzle-Dazzle, I know just the place. Island Style Tile and Bath, they're my #1 store for everything tile. And with their new In Living Color collection, you'll find the most gorgeous styles to give you that splash of Caribbean flair you're looking for. That sounds perfect. I'll even take you myself and throw in a free design consultation. I'll never say no to that, sis. I can't afford you anyway.
Visit our Island Style showrooms in Castries, Rodney Bay, and View Fort, or call 450-452 or 453 Tile. Will help bring your vision to life in living color.
Harris Paint's month-end special for the first time ever. Concrete Primer, 25% off. Concrete Primer has never been priced so low. 5 gallons was $294. It's now $220. A gallon was $74. It's now $56. This offer is on until June 3rd at all Harris stores. Vava Central is back after this.
Introducing the Cash in Time Loan from Janu Credit Union. No hassle, no long wait. Only 1% monthly interest on the reducing balance. Apply, top up, and keep moving. It's that easy. Call us today and find out how you can qualify. Terms and conditions apply. 452-4807 or email apply@cscreditunion.org.
And we're back, Vava Central on the Caribbean Sound, Teddy.
Boy, you need to open the mic during the break. You know, the exciting chatter, the discussion not easier, even more interesting than on air. Good discussion, Shanice, Mark, and T Blacks, Dishon. We're going through for the public. They've been asking St. Lucia, the carnival is really alive, and Barry George has reported a great increase in the participation of revelers. The number of revelers, almost every band registering an increase in interest and registration. As we go through, there's also the issue of the foreign involvement and participation in St. Lucia Carnival. We must admit that largely we've have a spectator culture when it comes to carnival, as compared to our Caribbean neighbors. The level of active participation. Mark Louis, for example, taking part in the mass, actually playing mass. I was looking at a situation yesterday, unthinkable in Trinidad and Tobago, where, for example, in St. Lucia, the director of culture of CDF doesn't play mass. The director of events company doesn't play mass. The director of folk research, CDF, they're not playing mass. The director of tourism doesn't play mass. Whereas in other countries, everybody plays mass. In such similar posts, for example, 90% of them will be playing mass. I'm saying it's no slow on them, but it's just the reality. We're very much a spectator culture of an active. A Grenada, for example, the level of participation is huge. It's just everybody plays a mass, plays a Juve band, play a jab, something. But we largely still spectators. We get out of it. And the spectators are important because ultimately the bands on the road is street theatre, so the audience is as important. It's popular theatre, the ultimate form of it. But the foreign participation now has swelled the numbers. We're seeing that bands are reporting a 60 to 40, one case 70 to 30, 70% foreign to 30% local membership on the road. Yeah. So it's a massive foreign involvement. As is the case in the fetes, we saw the Just for Fun, two of the major fetes, Escape and Indulgence Breakfast fetes, being sold out in a couple of minutes. A high level of foreign patronage there again. So it's something, a delicate balance you need to always watch. It's good. The tourism aspect being totally fulfilled. That is one of the aspects of the changing of the date and so on. So we are acquitting ourselves well in that regard. But we must always remember that the solid and the foundation and the very justification for having the carnival in the first place is the St. Lucians to express themselves. So the call has gone out. The CPMC has responded since they took over Carnival the last 2 years, increasingly getting back the events for the public, like as we said, the Mass on the Square, the RCI party in the yard, the line jam. These things are important for persons who cannot pay the $1,000 and $2,000 costumes. They're not invited to VIP like Iowa, Rodney B and Gruzile. so no, but it's important so that we keep saying our metaphor here is the lady from Pave, the grand auntie from Pave for two little children. They must access the mass in some way, Mark Lee. They must see the mass on the square. I remember doing mass on the square a few years ago, and the Lady Spice, and there was this lady with her two kids, and they were going crazy. First time in the flesh, they were seeing Lady Spice. They just went, because we take it for granted, we're next to the artists all the time. Those of us who are more privileged and able to pay the money, the people, they really appreciate it. And so we must keep that in mind as we go through the participation of persons at every level. And as we said, Grenada, and also in our carnival, always to cover out our unique features. Grenada is strong for what? For the jab, which is powerful. Grenada is the best Juve in the world. Powerful, vibrant. You get goosebumps. You get emotional just watching it. And you better run because you'll get jab murdered on the community carnival is fantastic. Every nook and cranny is involved. There's a St. David's, a St. Andrew's, a Quav carnival, and the level of participation. Juve is thousands and thousands. So Comonac is 10,000 people, you know? So they don't just spectate, they really come out and take part. Grenada, I tell people, has a situation, had one, I was in fact there a few years ago, where the equivalent of the, what do you call it, Euphoria, our fete, Euphoria and Columbia Red on the same night, two massive fetes on the same night. Can you imagine? We could hardly imagine here having the two on the same night because we don't have the kind of support coming through. And our issue is mostly the centralization of it. So the rest of the districts don't take part. Whereas in Barbados or Grenada, the whole country comes to a fete. It's still mostly north-centric, you know, for most of these big events. So we don't have the buses from Labrie coming, the buses from Canaries, from Miku. So we need to get past that, really get the whole country involved. And
not just that, Teddy. I feel like we need to
the mic.
I feel like we need to push some events to the south as well, the south of the island. I feel like the south is being neglected for some.
Soufrière started.
Yeah, Soufrière started, but
major strike,
South Major, Viewfort. Have a
itself.
nice little event in Viewfort.
Right.
There's a playing field there. Use the grounds. Get the people involved again. Let people feel neglected. I know there's a lot going on, but I feel like if we show them the love and support, I feel like more.
The Labrie, Chouzelle, Miko,
definitely, for
well,
sure.
We have the community carnivals that have developed over the years, but your point for getting persons involved in a national effort.
National effort, yes.
You need. You suggesting more decentralization is important, but we need to we're improving in the band membership as we've been honest with ourselves. That's largely due to foreign participation.
Right.
So we need to get and if we don't have the line jam and so for them take part in. The CPMC this year has the event downtown they plan one up Rodney Bay and a number of other events to get the public back involved. They're big on the juniors, but we need to keep working it. And I'm happy that the CPMC of this era is listening and adjusting.
Saying they have the D segment in January this year.
A big one.
Yeah.
I was getting to that. That is I've been applauded by all the artists. That D segment is a wonderful. Past the talk and the lip service, the CPMC having this event to highlight the segment, and it is in Denry T Blacks. It's in Fordor. I think the CPMC has insisted it be in Fordor this year. To decentralization. So all to look forward to as we go ahead. We're going quickly before we get back to Shanice as we wind it on. Never enough time on Vava Central. They confirm bands, the senior bands. Tribe of 12, number 1, rightly so, because they are the reigning band of the year. Expressions Carnival Band, Legends, Zuvo, Phoenix Carnival, Fusion Mass, Just for Fun, Island Tribe, Royalites Extreme, Southern Invasion. Big up Mr. Powell there for making sure he's involved, as T Black said, the South represented.
Yeah, man.
And your band I were in Somay. The back that's your band self. Big up in Somay. Why are you laughing at?
That's the order of the bands? On the road?
Not yet, they haven't dipped yet. That's another story for them to dip. We're hearing Barry George saying the CPMC will have more on that once they've confirmed. Efforts being made to tweak the route, to change the route, to adjust it, maybe to lengthen it. We'll hear officially from CPMC what the position is to avoid the backlog we have on the road, the gridlock we have on the road in the past years. Yes, that's one thought, making it longer, but the CPMC will pronounce officially on that. They're working alongside the police and CBA and so. The junior bands, that's healthy. Royalites Extreme Junior Band. There's also Nuive, nice name. Ecstatic Carnival Band, Harmony Carnival, Just As Kids, that's Barry George. In Summer is there again, Iowa. Creative Mass, Happy Feet Junior Band, and R&E Junior Carnival Band.
That's a lot of junior bands.
Junior bands. And Juve, you playing a Juve Mass. And then we also have Laughs and Giggles. That's a popular band, Laughs and Giggles also there. And for the Juve bands, Back in Time, that's a big one. That's Banana. That's the Banana. Evelyn and Company, Evelyn and Jean-Claude. Juve Jammers, Mudsters, Skittles, Insomay, Skittles, NBC, Trini Lucian, Fusion, M&M, Tire Shop, We Outside, also The Ghost, Nautic Juve, and Just for Fun. Ooh, lots of action in the Juve action.
We out.
Big up Poulbois and his band. Popular going back to Marsha. And so, Shanice, before you go back to T Blacks, you're having quite a ball with T Blacks. Tell us what's your advice to the contestants this year and beyond. Your advice to Carnival Queen contestants.
I mean, for me, my main thing coming in has always been being true to yourself and not really falling into what the norms of a pageant girl is or the norms of what a queen is. And that's really the mantra that I want them to carry on. Just stay true to yourself. Don't try to fall into the peer pressure or the pressure of society, because I mean it's a lot. The pressure can really get to you. I mean, I deal with it on a daily basis. Sometimes I have breakdowns. Sometimes I feel like I just really can't do this anymore. But
still,
it's
even this fine rain, it still happens.
I mean, it's not really to say negativity from the public. It's not as
pressure.
bad as it was before. It's more just You're a human being, you make mistakes, you're not perfect, and I mean every single day is a chance to do better than what happened yesterday. So that is something that I'm learning. But just also being in the public eye, it's a lot of pressure in regards to everybody's watching. You're under a little bit of a microscope. So there are no room for errors.
There is no room.
And it's a lot. But then you really and truly just have to stay true to yourself. Don't really fall into the norms of what a queen's supposed to be. I mean, everybody, even without the crown, and I was telling the Cicero contestants that just this past weekend, a crown does not make you a queen. It does not. Because if I take out the crown today, if I take out the sash, if I remove the title completely, I will still identify myself as a queen. So that does not make me to say, okay, yes, I have a nice title, yes, I have a beautiful crown on my head, but that is not really what makes me a queen. My heart makes me a queen. My personality, the person that I am, my standards, what I believe in. These are the things that really make me who I am.
How will you had a recorded?
I have it there.
Recorded that?
Then he has the right qualities.
Sorry?
My band.
Yeah.
Right qualities.
Right qualities. You're trying to recruit them.
It sounded like a tribe of 12 member there. Yes.
Wow.
You have a form there you have a registration form? You have a form for the sign up? And if at all, yeah, the public liking your contributions, Shanice, they're approving there on my, yes, yes, they really approving your contribution. And tell us, you've been a part of this Queen Show effort. You've worked with the Queen Show Committee, Trevor King, Tamara Gibson as chairman of the National Committee, and so, Auntie Paula and the group. Tell us, what would be your suggestion? You're a bright young girl. The Queen Show at a very high standard. It's well respected by the public. Any suggestion to the organizers, to the Queen Show process, and the actual event on the final night? Any ideas that you might have? Suggestions?
I mean, to be honest, coming in, you hear a lot of he say, she say about, the carnival committee and everything. I would say that my experience, especially dealing with them, they've been very hands-on with me. Through every single thing that I have to go through, they're there. They have my back with every single thing. They're heavily involved, not just with their contestants, but also with their queen. Right. I can 100% say that for myself. Right. My experience has been completely different. So every little thing, if I'm having a breakdown, I can pick up the phone and call one of them, and they'll get me back to my normal self. And that is really and truly what I want to continue with future contestants and future queens, for really the togetherness, especially, and the support from the committee, because they have played a major part in my upbringing through the pageant as well as through this journey of me being queen. They've really, really been there, and they've fully supported me. And I have to give a real shout out to Lucia, because she's really been my safe haven and my support 100%. I can call her at midnight and she'll answer the phone. And this is really what it is about, togetherness from the committee, and I have to really commend them. They've done an amazing job.
Nice so far. You want to get a final words from Mark Louis? Mark?
Well, I'm trying to recruit our winning.
You're trying to recruit me?
I'm trying to, because I know once she comes in, there'll be other followers. I know. But
we can look at that.
Oh, of course, I'm willing to accept the challenge and bring in the revelers and accept them special consideration. But this year, as usual, we intend to actually to challenge the public with our creativity, first of all, our interpretation of the thing.
How many kings and queens you have in this year?
2 kings, 2 queens.
Okay.
We're still forward.
Right.
But we have not begun yet, so persons don't have to worry. That's to us, but we'll be there. So I'm encouraging at least everybody. In fact, I love what you said, Ted. We are more spectators than revelers.
Yeah, we need to take part more.
I am asking that persons join a band, not necessarily mine, but others. But at least I'm pushing for mine first.
Yes.
As the what?
Oh, join
9, 10 champions out of 10 years of our existence.
Wow.
We are worthy of persons flocking to us. 9 times out of 10. So we still hope to continue that this year, and in fact, we are indeed happy that we see the other bands are stepping up. We have to give them the credit for that. What I'd really love to see is a little more attention being paid to what I call the much smaller bands. They need the assistance.
Right.
Either financially, for sure, I know that.
Or expertise.
The expertise. I also will take the opportunity to make a plea for the steel band. They need it.
Right.
We're taking a lot of things for granted. It costs an average steel band just to set up a panorama. Pretty to 80 to 90,000.
Right.
I'm very close to one. I've been working in there, and it's a lot, folks. Just an average pan, just to get it or even chew it, you're looking at about $5,000, $6.
Right. Really, it's very costly, as they've said on the
very costly thing. Very, very costly thing. And as T Black is saying, these are the things that we need to spend our effort, our finance on to get the youth back on track again.
And steel band has gone a long way. It's very attractive to the youngsters. It's one traditional art form that they like.
Keep them occupied doing it, playing it.
Yeah.
I think we should do
Thank you, Mark Louis. Well said from Tribe of 12. Your group will be proud of you. Good morning to Tony Reese, my former house captain, with a chief designer, costume builder for the Tribe of 12. We're going Iowa with T-Blacks. I see Claire in the voice to give us a revolution chorus there or two. You queuing a song, More Than Iowa. The title of the song is a long title. More Than
Sand, Sea,
Guns
and Rum.
Right. A lot more. We going Iowa. We run it.
Yes.
Been happening for a while. Youths acting out hostile in their own mental hell, where every smile is not a smile, and few can detect beyond the laws of cause and effect. Between the old and young, there's a growing disconnect. And some doctors might even use the term bipolar, because of mood swings between two extremes. Listen, St. Lucia, about the biggest disease facing the youth of St. Lucia is the hopelessness that's killing our dreams. We gotta save our youth, St. Lucia, from this life of pain and pressure. Why some turn to coke, frustration, so much weed they smoke, depression. We need opportunities, more trade schools like NSDC. Help our youth beat a different drum, be more than pipers, bellboys and beach bums. I hope you know where I'm coming from. Youths need more than sun, sea, guns and rum. Yeah, man.
Now I see where the title came in.
Yeah.
From the chorus.
Yeah. No, it's been a fantastic program. We heard from the Carnival Queen, not her last time. That's not her last time in Vava Central, right?
Is it? It's not?
You know, we get a segue to get her back before the Queen show.
I thought this was my last one.
You know.
Your rate has not expired yet.
Whenever,
one moment.
Yeah. Until you hand over the crown, you're a potential invitee, you know?
All right.
And then she could get invited after as an expert, you know what I'm saying, an analyst, to analyze the Queen show. And the carnival. We get a reason and excuse too. You have Royal, Manchester?
Yeah, man, Royal. You going up with Royal?
Yeah.
Royal.
So,
all right.
Shanice, you could go stand next to T-Blacks.
T-Blacks?
So
I'm not singing.
No, you're not singing. No, the song. Well, you just sway on your IG, on your live. You still live? So you could stand next. Yeah, right. Well, I will run that song for. I'll learn it just in time, right?
I'm royal, so royal. I'm royal. Tell them I'm royal, so royal. They'll try to make you feel small, but now you go work hard. Tell them I'm royal, so royal. I'm blessed by the Almighty. The blood that's flowing in me is royal, royal, royal. I am royalty, royal, royal. They can never hold me down. I'm royal, royal, royal for eternity. Royal, royal. They can never take my crown away. Every time they have something bad to say, they too bad mind. Whenever you're not doing things their way, they too bad mind. They on social media thinking they wise, they too bad mind. Always they too bad talk and criticize, they too bad mind. Haters looking down on we, not checking his royalty. They want you to feel ashamed, and they trying to spoil your name. Tell them it's a royal thing, you there with your kings and queens. So from you is royalty, put your hands in the air and sing. Tell them I'm royal, so royal. They'll try to make you feel small, but now you go work hard. Tell them I'm royal, so royal. I'm blessed by the Almighty. The
Sanchez Royal and Vava Central, Teddy.
Tomorrow is a bumper program, 8 o'clock. Thank you, Shanice. Thank you, Mark Louis. Thank you, T Blacks. The public loving your parents. They really love the program. Tomorrow, lots of soca artists in the house, including Reading Power Soca Monarch. Nerdy making his first appearance tomorrow, Iowa, on the program. Lots of soca. And also, Charlo and his team popping in. We're pushing the big show on Wednesday night. Tomorrow is Wednesday, right, Iowa? Yes. Baba, you're losing track. Before Corpus Christi, tomorrow night. Alanis, you in 10 tomorrow? Wednesday. That's a big lime, outside. Where you liming? Outside or inside?
Outside. We outside.
Charlo put give us a big screen outside. Tomorrow night, outside the Cultural Center. TOT, some new artists, new songs as they push ahead in the thrust for Calypso and the build-up. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Babal Central. We live.
Thank you very much, Teddy. Babal Central and RCI is sponsored by the Carnival Planning Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Stamina Energy Drink, Sean Malt for minds and muscles, Tropical Shipping Solution Limited, Creamery Novelty, Never Little, Air Condition Depot, you never lose your cool, Harris Paints, the champions of color, SNL, Solution National Lottery Changing Line, Flow, the UTV Channel 124.
You there with your kings and queens. So from you is royalty. Put your hands in the air and sing. Tell them I'm royal.
And remember, blast off into excitement with the lottery game, Solution National Lottery, like Blast Gaming. Let's bet sports and over 300 online casino games. Bet big, win bigger, and experience the fun of winning. Only at the Blast Gaming Center in Castries. And online at solutionlotto.com.
Royal, they can never hold me down. Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff there to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline.